Hi, this is Coach Colette. Happy spring if you are living in the Northern Hemisphere. I thought that I would dig a little bit deeper today. You may have heard my 1 Minute Wellness Wednesdays post on Invest Sing podcast, and I wanted to explore a little bit more today about what's happening in what I'm calling this Cosmic Mashup Day. So there are lots of things happening cosmically, as they always are. And the two things that I am most familiar with are, one, today being the Spring Equinox, and two, this evening also being a full moon in Libra. So it's been a few years that I've become consciously aware of my own energy and how that energy can be influenced by cosmic forces as well as other people. And I've often said that how well you manage your energy will determine how well you deal with change. And so we are in a moment of change, a change of seasons, and also a change in moon cycle. So what I'd like to share with you are some thoughts, questions, and ideas about how you might like to become more aware of changes with these shifts in your own energy, as well as some of the things that I do to manage my own energy. So I actually have been noticing within myself a sense of resistance in some ways to this point of change with spring. And I'm thinking that it has something to do with my inner desire to hold on to the hibernation mode that I can often slip into when it comes to winter. Don't get me wrong, beach is still my happy place, and I can't wait for us to get into the summer equinox. Yet there's still also something very warm and fuzzy about being in winter time. So one of the things that I am starting to ask myself, and that I would encourage you to ask yourself, is what are you ready to bless and release from this past winter? Are there thoughts, ideas, beliefs, or habits that you are ready to let go of? For me, I think it is this sense of staying warm, staying close, staying inside. And in some ways, that can be a form of hiding. Not always, just sometimes. And you know, if you listen to me regularly, you know that I often say that this sense of curiosity, this self-curiosity, this inquisitiveness, this mindset of taking on yourself as your own inner detective can really help you to determine what's going on. So ask the question, what would I like to release from winter? Maybe an answer pops up right away. Maybe it doesn't. Just sit with that and let that rest as you begin to surface what you might like to release from the winter. So what I've learned to do in terms of being more present to energy, as well as to tap into the energies of others who are more aware of all of these cosmic energies, I do read and listen to friends and colleagues who are on the astrology side. So I do know that we are going into the full moon in Libra, and I do have some sense around Libra and balance. So another question you might ask yourself is, what might I like to get more in balance as I am approaching the spring? Is it different aspects of your personal and professional life, or even within your personal life, are there aspects that you might like to see to become a bit more balanced? And I think balance is a tricky word, that phrase of work-life balance, quote unquote. I'm not really sure that it actually exists. Yet asking the question about balance, again, can help you begin to identify where there are things that may be a little bit off-centered, where you might like to shift or realign or re-identify what your priorities are. In terms of helping yourself to do release or to get more grounded, some of the things that I do, I listen to binaural beats music. I actually play the videos on YouTube and then put in my headset and just listen to the beats and the music as they play. When I have time in my morning ritual, I also will lie down and place crystals on my chakra points as I meditate, as a way, again, of harnessing energy and helping to open up and rebalance my chakras. And one of the things that I'm looking to do today, in particular for releasing, for the full moon, is doing some fire breathing. That sense of like really breathing out. It might sound a little bit like that essence of thinking about what I'd like to release. So I want to release doubt. I want to release fear. I want to release anxiety. Just really focusing on the issue and breathing that out. I also like to do either hip circles or hip thrusts to really coax the energy to move up, around, and out of my body. So those are a few of my tips and techniques. Oh, and I almost forgot one. Of course, I always share and myself also use EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique, can also be another great technique to help release stuck energy, anxiety, fear, as well as to call in the energies of renewal, to call in the energies of spring. So how are you managing your energy on this full moon spring equinox mashup? How are you allowing yourself to go within even deeper and listen to your inner wisdom? Please share your thoughts, your ideas with me. You can always find me on social media, Instagram or Twitter, Coach_Colette. And definitely would love to hear how you are celebrating this spring equinox and full moon. So share pictures, tweet me, let me know how you are doing. And once again, this is Coach Colette helping you to start within to finish strong. Happy spring!